Hey, what's up guys? Jason back here again. I got another DVD Blu-ray update. And it's been quite a while since I did one of these, and back when I was doing them more frequently, I was doing a mixed drink at the beginning. Just, something a little different. Something to show you guys, something different. But I was on vacation a couple months ago, a month or so ago, whatever. And I was thinking, something to make. And I remembered I used to make these all the time back when I was in high school. They're called Flaming Dr. Peppers, and all you need is a glass. Make sure it's glass and not plastic. A beer, your favorite choice of beer. Bacardi 151 rum. And then you want some amaretto liqueur. A shot glass, shot glass, and a lighter. And what you want to do is take the beer, and you put half the beer in there. I usually put a little more than half or whatever. Whatever you want. And do this with one hand. You fill the shot glass almost all the way full with amaretto. And you float just a little bit of this 151 on top. I usually put a lot because I like it to be strong, but just a little bit, just enough for it to light. And you light it on fire. And you can't tell, but it actually is on fire right now. And you can either blow it out and put it in there, but what we always do is take it and drop it right in there like a Boilermaker. And then you kill it immediately. So then you drink it. Anyway, guys, that's been a Flaming Dr. Pepper. Hey, what's up, guys? This is Jaythestingray here with a huge Blu-ray, DVD, VHS update. Go and get started here because I got a lot of stuff to get through. This is Witch Trap. This is the only VHS I have in the update. This was, I saw that Ron 1988 had this as his background. I asked him about it. He said it's a really cool film. I looked it up, and it's directed by Kevin S. Tenney. Of course, the guy behind Demons and lots of other cool stuff. So, picked it up. I haven't watched it yet, but I do need to go ahead and watch this one soon. This is one I got from Big Lots, $3. Tango and Cash and Cobra. Toxic Zombies. Another Big Lots here, $3. The Black Dahlia. This is one recommended by Savini, 1979. Sexy Killer. This is a pretty cool film. It's a horror comedy, pays homage to lots of other films and horror films as well. But cool film, check it out. This is AMER. This is the Region 2 Blu-ray. I guess that's how you pronounce it. Amir. But this is it's an Italian film, supposed to be a throwback to the old school Dario Argento. And I've seen about half this, and I never went back and watched the rest of it. I fell asleep. But lots of really cool visuals in here. I need to go finish it. This is one of my big purchases. This is the Alien Anthology, or the Alien Anthology on a Blu-ray. Got all the films, all the extras. It's like fucking 70-something hours of extras or whatever. It's like an insane amount of extras on here. Check it out if you're a fan of these films. Definitely pick this up. Oh, Dream Home. This is an Asian film. I'm not sure if it's Korean or Japanese. I haven't watched it yet, but another one recommended by Savini, 1979. I think he reviewed this over on House of Horror. Alright. You're going to have to help me on the pronunciation on this one. Das Kram Brutale Duel. Whatever that title is there. This is a German, I think. It's supposed to have lots of really cool gore in here. I've tried to watch this a few times. I've fallen asleep. I do need to give this one another watch. This was another cool one I was glad I found. The 4-pack has The Funhouse, Phantasm 2, Serpent in the Rainbow, and Hiss, or whatever you call that there. I already have Serpent in the Rainbow, and but I just mainly picked it up because of The Funhouse. And I don't have Phantasm 2 yet either. I was wanting a Blu-ray release of that, and of course they're never going to. So got this for like $5-6 at Walmart. Really awesome. A buddy of mine told me it was over there, and I ran up there and picked it up because I love the Funhouse. One of my favorite Tobe Hooper films. This is the show Justified. I've been wanting to watch this one for a while, and I wanted to start from the beginning, so finally picked it up. I'm about halfway through the first season. Pretty cool show so far. Kind of a by the numbers type of show. Wakewood, the new, of course you all have heard that Hammer is doing movies again. And I've seen The Resident, and I hadn't seen Wakewood yet. I couldn't find it to rent anywhere, and I heard a lot of good stuff about it. This is a really good film. I kind of wish I hadn't bought it though, because I don't know if I'll ever watch it again. But there's some really cool special effects in the transformation sequence. Like when they bring their daughter back to life, essentially, and that was really cool. A lot of the practical special effects, but the main thing I didn't like about this film is I've just seen that idea done so many times, like the idea of the parents like wanting to bring their child back or whatever, you know, and it's very, very reminiscent of Pet Sematary in my opinion. And I'm not going to say anything else, but very similar to Pet Sematary. Zombie Lake. I haven't watched this one yet either. Heard Mr. Parker say how shitty this movie was, but I've been wanting to watch it for quite a while, so I do want to give it a watch. Norwegian Ninja. This is sounds like an interesting movie. This is from the producers of Dead Snow, and I haven't watched this one yet either. Got a lot of stuff to do. Got too much stuff to watch right now. I've actually been watching like a lot of stand-up comedy and a lot of sci-fi, so kind of been not really burnt out on horror lately, but just not really watching a lot. Coming to America, one of my favorite comedies. My wife and sister-in-law had not seen this film yet, so I bought this on Blu-ray and I forced them to sit down and watch it. Dorm That Dripped Blood. I haven't watched this one yet either, but I did want to go and pick it up on Blu-ray. This is Synapse. Synapse has a lot of awesome shit coming out lately. I've heard that Transfer looks really good. I haven't looked at it yet though. Snatch. Cool film. I don't remember how the Transfer looks or anything, but I wanted to go ahead and pick it up. I'm a big Guy Ritchie fan. I want to get all his stuff on Blu-ray. Return of the Living Dead. I've had the DVD that's, I think, just like this. I think it has all the same special features and everything on it. So I was really hesitant, but this thing got down to like $8, and I had to pick it up. And Transfer is awesome. I watched it all the way through, then I watched it with both the commentaries. And cool stuff. Check it out if you're a fan of that movie. She's Out of My League. My wife's a big fan of this movie. Faster. And I told you guys I was going to buy this on Blu-ray back when I talked about my favorite movies of 2010. I love this movie. This movie has an awesome sound on it too. Check it out. If you have a cool sound system, you'd probably enjoy this one. But The Rock's awesome. Cool movie. Highlander. Haven't watched it yet. Lock, Stock, Two Smoking Barrels. Another Guy Ritchie film. This one's awesome as well. Chain Letter. I had mixed feelings on this one. When I bought it, I went and posted somewhere, and they had told me that this film is actually R-rated. You can see right there. For some fucking reason, the Blu-ray is R-rated and the DVD is unrated. So I had someone made me a copy of that movie a while back, and I went and rewatched some of the gore scenes, extended gore scenes, and I didn't really notice a whole lot cut out, but there is a few things that are cut out. It's an okay movie though. I wouldn't say it's great or anything. I'll check it out for a rental. American Gangster, awesome movie. Got the double feature of Bloodsport and Time Cop. All I've watched on here so far is Time Cop. I'm a huge Time Cop fan. Love that movie. I don't care what anybody says. That was like Van Damme's last good movie, in my opinion. Bad Boys, Sean Penn. I think I bought this like right when it was released on Blu-ray. Still haven't watched it yet, but I am going to get around to it. It's a awesome film. Not to be confused with Martin Lawrence, Will Smith, Bad Boys. Stargate. This was a Walmart $5 or $6 purchase. Couldn't turn it down. I've heard how good the transfer looks on this, so I wanted to check it out. $6 Blu-ray, $6 Blu-rays. You can't really turn that shit down. Got some more Blu-rays here. And this is like 5-6 months of buying shit, so that's why it's so much. The F. That's an okay film. I'd recommend for a rental. It's like a hoodie horror thriller. That's what the fucking quote says on there. A hoodie thriller with proper scares. It's a terrible quote. It's the new Joe Dante film, The Hole. We kept waiting for them to release this in the U.S. and they never did. So I said, go fuck yourself. And I bought the Region B Blu-ray. And I don't know. I didn't hate this movie, but I didn't really love it or anything. It's very similar to a lot of Joe Dante's other movies. It's got the main people in the movie are kids, and it's okay. I think some of the CGI is not that great, but it's a good movie. You guys need to check it out if you're a fan of Joe Dante. It's probably not going to have like an R rating either. I don't think it was all that. Contains sustained moderate horror. This thing can't focus worth a shit. Evil Aliens, Jake West movie. Jake West is awesome. This movie's awesome. Lower budget horror comedy. Same guy that did Doghouse. Doghouse is awesome too. It's one of my favorite movies I've seen this year. It's his 5150, Elm's Way is the English title, and then that's the French title. This is a French-Canadian film that it starts out, you think it's like a typical run-of-the-mill modern torture movie, but it turns into something very different. Highly, highly recommend this movie. I need to go back and watch it again to get a proper opinion of it. I want to do a review, but I can't really get a good feeling for it yet. I need to rewatch it. Case 39, I didn't buy this. This was given to me by my in-laws. They watched it and gave it to us. And I watched this movie like way back when, before it was even released in the theaters. I found it somewhere on the internet, and I watched it legally. And I didn't really like it then. I did like it a little better this time. It's kind of typical. There's some cool shit in there. I mean, it may be cool for maybe like a Friday night, put on late at night movie. I don't know. A lot of you guys probably wouldn't like this one. Dinner for Schmucks. 12 Monkeys. Awesome, awesome movie. True Grit. Another one of my favorites of last year. Cool movie. Cool Blu-ray. Near Dark. This was another $6 purchase from Walmart, and I watched it. It looks good. I was not going to get this one. I did have it on my list forever, and I just said, well, it's just not really something I need. But for $6, I couldn't pass it up. I've got the DVD with all the special features on it anyway. First Blood. I didn't pay whatever that is there. I think I got this for like $5. I just wanted to have it in the collection. I'm going to throw it on sometime soon, hopefully, when I find some free time. Let's see, let me review these, or talk about these together. They're both part of the same Dragon Dynasty collection. This is 36 Chamber and The Killer. They're both part of the Dragon Dynasty collection. I don't know, you can see here 36 Chamber is 1, and then The Killer is 2, so I don't know what else they're planning on releasing, but I haven't watched either one of these yet, but hopefully they're pretty good. Put out by Celestial Pictures. I'm not familiar with them. Mad Max, awesome movie. Looks awesome in Blu-ray. Total Recall, another $5 Blu-ray. Haven't watched this one yet on Blu-ray either. Kick Ass. This movie kicks ass. I put this movie off forever because I thought it was just a stupid, cheesy movie with kids in it, and I watched it on like HBO or something, and I was just blown away. Oh, this fucking thing's rated R. And it's rated R. It's pretty hardcore, man. It's got some cool stuff in here. A lot of stuff you wouldn't expect to see in a movie like this, but cool film. I liked it. I'm a big superhero movie fan, I guess. Rubber. This is a cool... Oh, shit. Where do I start on this one? I reviewed this over on the House of Horror if you're interested. It's a really bizarre movie. A tire miraculously comes to life and rolls around, kills people with telekinetic powers. So, yeah. Crazy plot there. Deep Red, Blue Underground. I haven't watched this one yet either. I've heard mixed things about the transfer. Got to get around to watching that one. This is the Black Donnellys, the complete series. I think they only went one season. This is a really awesome series. I'd recommend it to all you guys that like crime dramas. This is like, I want to say it's like in Philadelphia or somewhere, but this group of brothers are all like a part of the the Irish mafia, and lots of really cool stuff happens there. It's really a shame that something like this didn't get picked for another season. Television has just gone to absolute shit these days. But this came out a few years ago, and this was recommended by Jay Absolute Sublime 01, I think his username is. You all know him. He talked about this probably like a year and a half ago, and I watched it all through Netflix, and I liked it so much I just went ahead and picked it up on DVD when it came out. Let's see. Alright, we got The Pack. This is another French film. One of the recent French films to come out. And this is a really cool film. I liked the movie a lot. It was just not what I was expecting. For some damn reason, I was expecting a werewolf movie. I guess just because it was called The Pack. But it was a cool film. French film. One of the main bad people in the film looks just like Roseanne Arnold to me. Roseanne Barr. I think it's just Roseanne these days, whatever the hell her name is. But yeah, cool film. Check it out. The Pack. Another Big Lots purchase. The Andy Milonakis, yeah, that dude there. Fuck it. I don't really know why I bought this, but I may put it on sometime. I watched a documentary on a lot of Australian horror and exploitation movies that came out like in the 70s and 80s, and I saw a lot of stuff I hadn't seen I wanted to check out, and this was, I'd already seen Thirst, but I wanted to go and pick it up on DVD to have it. And after watching this film again, like a lot of films have ripped this movie off, and this film's awesome, by the way. A lot of cool shit coming out in Australia around that time, and if any of you guys know of a lot of cool horror exploitation films from Australia, like let me know if you have any personal favorites, because I'm really interested in picking up some more of those. Got another Andy Milonakis show here for $3. This is a good one. This is Otis. Really awesome film. Another $3 purchase. Otis basically chains up women, keeps them hostage, and makes them his girlfriend in his basement. And horror comedy, awesome movie. Red Sonja, I had actually never seen this film before. Wanted to pick it up. Speaking of that, they're releasing Conan on Blu-ray Tuesday, August 2nd. Another Australian movie here. This is Stone. And this came out before Mad Max, but I think Mad Max really ripped off a lot of the concepts in this movie. A really low budget movie, and a really well done movie as well. I really enjoyed it. Oh yeah, this is another good one. This is High on Crack Street. This is a documentary about crackheads in I guess it's a city called Lowell. And the main reason I picked this up is, I don't know if you guys remember the movie The Fighter. I think it may have won some Oscars or whatever last year. But it came out in 2010, and it stars Christian Bale. But the guy that Christian Bale plays in that movie, I think his name is Dick Uckland. He's in this movie like as a crackhead, and like in the movie The Fighter, they actually show some scenes from this, like it was airing on I think it was HBO during the movie The Fighter, like in the movie. So I wanted to pick it up. It finally got released. It was kind of hard for me to find. I picked it up on Amazon. I had it pre-ordered for quite a while, but it's a really cool documentary if you like stuff like that. And this is a big one. This is The Sopranos, the whole deal, the big shebang. Anyway, I could pull this shit out and show you, but you all know the deal. That's The Sopranos. I just got into The Sopranos earlier this year, and I picked that up. My wife recently had another baby. Actually, she's 6 months old now, but we watched all of those seasons when we were kind of stuck here at the house. Well, we were still kind of stuck here at the house, but we watched them all during that period of time. Paranormal Activity 2, I picked this up for my mother-in-law to watch. I wanted her to check it out. She was really freaked out by the first one, so check that one out. Paid too much for it. I wish I hadn't got it. The Driller Killer. What the hell is this doing in here? It's the wrong stack. I've had these. Not bad. Deep in the Woods. This is French, I think. This movie's fucking awesome, by the way. Came out in 2000. One of the best films I've seen in a while. Recommended by John, it's 1979. He reviewed that on House of Horror. The Big Red One. This is like a $5 Walmart purchase or whatever. I didn't really care for it very much. No, this was a Big Lots. Big Lots, $3. Didn't really care for it very much. Beyond Dream's Door. I heard a few folks talking about this one, and this was a really bizarre movie, low budget. Cool movie. Check it out if you're into low budget, weird, freaky shit. I got the whole Subspecies collection. Got all of them in there. Believe it or not, they go all the way to. They make Subspecies 4, and then they make the Vampire Journal. So I guess 5 total movies. And I was really pumped up about it, and I've only seen like the first 2 movies, and I rewatched them, and that's as far as I've gotten. So I can only imagine how bad it gets from there. But and these DVDs are really shitty. Like the quality of the DVD, of the picture is really shitty. It's got a ton of grain in it. It's like a direct VHS rip. All right, Critters 3 and Critters 4. I bought these mainly just to watch again, to review on the House of Horror. If you're interested, I reviewed them over there. Wish all this shit wasn't so out of order. Alright, Scanners, The Showdown. This is the last entry in the Scanners franchise. Pretty good movie. Probably not the second to worst, this is the second to worst in the whole franchise. It's still pretty good though. It's still pretty good. In Their Sleep. French movie, I think. Kind of odd movie about this guy who breaks into people's houses and does lots of crazy stuff. Cool film. I enjoyed it. Probably not as much as a lot of other folks have liked it, but I thought it was good. It's a Patrick Swayze movie, Next of Kin. I don't remember where I got this from. I think somebody gave it to me. Haven't watched it yet. Roger Corman films. I got The Unborn and The Unborn 2. I ordered these when I did a search for Baby Blood, the French film, and these came up as an alternate title for this movie. The Unborn. So I picked them up, blind bought them on eBay, I think, and I realized that I'd actually seen the first one before. I think I may have actually seen the second one before too, like way back in the day. And both good films. I enjoyed it. The first one's you can take seriously. The second one is good because it's so shitty. All right. Tenacious D and the Pick of Destiny. This was another Big Lots $3 purchase, and it's kind of weird. I never really was into Tenacious D back when they were popular, and I've been listening to a few podcasts that have been talking about them. So went and checked out some of their stuff, and got it for $3. And believe it or not, I really like this movie. I watched it 3 times. I watched it all the way through, then I watched it that has 2 different commentaries on it. So if you're a fan of this or whatever, like check this edition out. It's got a ton of special features on it. Got deleted scenes, extended scenes, alternate ending. It's got outtakes, featurettes, jump to song feature, music video, and 2 commentaries. One with Jack Black and Kyle Gass, and one with the director Liam Lynch. Awesome movie, funny as hell. Possession of Joel Delaney. This is an old one. Stars Shirley MacLaine from 72. And the main deal of this one is the main tagline nowadays is the possession movie before The Exorcist. And don't buy into that. This is nothing like The Exorcist, but it's a really good movie. This deals with a lot of like voodoo type stuff, and it kind of goes a different direction, but it does deal with possession. And there's one scene in particular near the end of the movie that's really freaky, and I'd check it out if you're into this stuff. If you're into some of the older possession movies, and it's not a ghost movie at all, so don't think it's not any supernatural shit going on really, but some freaky stuff happens in this movie, and I enjoyed it a lot. Another cool movie I saw recently, or a few months ago, The Blood Car, and this is cool. This is recommended by Jenny over on Seductive Poison podcast, and it's a really cool film. Really, really low budget. This movie was made for like $500 or something stupid like that, but awesome film. Stars the girl from My Girl. Her name's Anna Klumsky, and stars her and some other folks. But it's a cool film, horror comedy. Check it out. This guy builds a car. He's trying to build a car to run on wheat germ gas. Like, this is in the future and there is no gas. All these people have cars, but they don't have any money to buy gas. So he's trying to build a car to run on wheat germ, and he fucks up, cuts himself, and he eventually is able to make a car that runs on blood. And he goes around killing people and using their blood to drive his car. And really cool movie, and it's just awesome that they were able to do it with a budget like that. Critters 2. Another one of the Critters in the franchise. This is probably my favorite in the franchise, by the way. I just wanted to make sure I had all 4. European Vacation. My wife hadn't seen this one yet either, so I made her sit down and watch it. Just a shame. I have to force people to watch stuff when they haven't seen it. Siege of the Dead. I forget the alternate title. This is like Rambrock or Rambach, something like that. Forget what country is this from. Maybe, I don't remember. Maybe Russia or somewhere. But really cool film. It's a lower budget zombie film, filmed in like an apartment complex. There's a zombie outbreak and blah blah blah. It's been done 100 times, but this movie's still pretty good. I enjoyed it. If you're into zombie flicks, check it out. Zombie chicks. Scanners, box set, Scanners 1, 2, and 3. I had to pick it up. I heard Mr. Parker talking about how he really enjoyed the other Scanners films, so I went ahead and bought all 5 of them. I'd seen quite a few of them before, but it was nice being able to go back and revisit all the movies. And I've seen Scanners, the first one, like millions of times, but I hadn't seen all the other ones all that much. I just remember Scanners 2, like, always being out at the video store on VHS. It's like, damn, that must be the best movie ever. Because it was always gone. But another one, Primutos, Lord of the Living Dead. Got this because it's supposed to have a lot of gore in it, and it does have a lot of gore in it. I don't know, my feelings were kind of mixed on this one. This was an Olaf Ittenbach film, probably one of his first movies. He's done lots of stuff since that lots of people love for some reason. But yeah, I don't know. This movie was well done. It's a horror comedy as well, and you know, for what it is, it's really good. It's really like trying to be like The Evil Dead, and lots of blood, lots of gore. It's okay. I'd check it out if you're a fan of that kind of stuff. And here's another film called Evil, or To Kako is the Greek title. I think this is a Greek horror film. Really, really cool film too. I enjoyed this one. This is another zombie movie. I think this may have been reviewed by Savini 1979 over on the House of Horror as well. But check it out. This is a good one if you're into zombie movies. Anyway, guys, that's been this video. Thanks for watching. Peace.